A deeper dive into the Sutherland Springs lawsuit. Yesterday, a judge ordered the feds to pay victims and their families roughly $230 million. The court held the Air Force mostly responsible for the 2017 tragedy. The Air Force admits if it had reported Devin Kelley's criminal history after he was discharged, he most likely would not have been able to buy the gun he used during the shooting. Tonight, Eyewitness News reporter Matt Houston explains how a judge determined the damages.
450 bullets, 26 lives, $230 million. In the law's eyes, even this tragedy has a value. And Judge Xavier Rodriguez was charged with putting a price tag on the deadliest mass shooting in Texas history.
There's no way that you're ever going to make anybody whole. It's impossible.
A.J. Bolito de Luna is a law professor at St. Mary's. He explains the victims had to file suit under a specific law that caps the amount of money a judge can award. A jury could not hear this case, which means one person bore the burden of determining a massacre's worth.
This case went to jury. We would see a number that would be much, much higher. And I would estimate at least starting at $1 billion.
The judge's 185-page decision explains why he awarded each person the amount he selected. It cites harrowing testimony, especially about children who were hurt that day. The details are unforgettable, and there is little precedent to guide his decision.
Where do you have another case like this?
Bolito de Luna says the value may be conservative, though it's certainly more than the $32 million the federal government wanted to pay. The victims initially asked for $418 million.
That was Matt Houston reporting. After 9/11, the government set up a compensation fund for victims. The feds wanted the judge to use that formula in this case, but no one in the government was found legally responsible for 9/11, whereas the Air Force was 60% responsible for this tragedy. The judge did not like the idea of conflating the two and used a different standard.